Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Blue Exorcist Chapter 103. When we last left off, we were continuing our flashback into the history leading up to the Blue Night 15 years ago, as we are now 36 years ago, 21 years before the Blue Night, as Mephisto takes Rin to see an experiment trying to help Lucifer or hurt Lucifer. The whole thing was kind of vague, and I wasn't entirely sure what was going on there. But then after seeing the harsh experimentation that the young Shiro has to go through, Rin storms off and ends up a year later as Yuri, the other pages, and the X-Flyers and Exorcists, really the entire True Cross, honestly, are trying to take down this giant ent. Where you see Shiro just go ham at it and destroy it pretty much by himself. And then a Rinka, who only Rin recognizes as Satan, appears and the chapter ends. Before we begin, I'd just like to remind everyone that I have a new straw poll up for next season's anime reviews. There'll be a link to it in the comments, in the description, not the comments, in the description below. So please fill that out and make your voice heard. Let your voice be heard. Anyway, moving on to Blue Exorcist 103, we open on Shiro wiping out a shit ton of zombies, it looks like. Why is he still an X-Wire? Everyone recognizes his ability. Chapter 103, SSC 1129. I heard he recently passed the Exorcist. Exorcist is always such a hard word to say. I don't know why. I heard he recently passed the Exorcist certification exam. Isn't it a little late? Well, he's a troublemaker and a problem child. And we have, like, all the super, like, harsh fighting styles of Shiro played over this whole, like, conversation. You're getting older, Fujimoto. Wait, is Fujimoto this old guy? Okay, not Shiro. You shouldn't have just stood there. That stupid mistake is going to cost you your life. As your guardian, I at least wanted to give you a gift to celebrate your finally becoming an exorcist. Now I'll look bad. Okay, so I guess we're all of a sudden introducing Shiro's guardian, I guess? I guess after he became an X-Wire, Mephisto gave him one? I don't know, this whole plot point just kind of popped up. I don't need your filthy charity. My eyesight worsens and they immediately get rid of me. I should have just crushed one eye a long time ago. What's he talking about? If Shiro is in, like, perfect health, they'll kill him, I guess? But I don't know what crushing an eye will do. Very good. That's the spirit. Well then. Oh no, and then he dies. Okay, the Guardian guys. Guardian dies. Not Guardian guys. But then Shiro picks up the glasses and puts them on. Well then, I'll take these as my gift. May sound strange coming from me, but I'm glad that Section 13 has released you. I guess some old guy working in Section 13. If you experience any physical abnormalities, don't hesitate to come back. Bite me, Baldy. And Shiro, like, walks off. And he just goes into, like, I guess that's just, like, the crowd, I guess. Top of his class, Senior Exorcist, First Class of the Japan Branch, the Knights of the True Cross. Shiro Fujimoto. Now we're cutting to even later. Maybe this is 6 years later from last month. Shiro meets before. Is that Shemihaza? Betwixt light and dark, and with an intrepid spirit, practice self-restraint, serve humanity, and be faithful to others. In the name of the Grigori and the paladins throughout history, I dub thee knight. Oh no, that's just one of the Grigori. It might be Shemihaza, it might not be. Is this... No way. Is this an exorcist induction ceremony? I don't get why that's such a no way. Oh, because it's just super cool. Okay. Wow, this is so cool! Once a year at the Vatican, those who pass the certification exam are instated as exorcists. Their ranks depend on the class of demon they exorcise alone during the exam. Okay. And he has, like, a little diagram of, like, the first class beat the high-rank, high-level demon. The second class beat the mid-rank, low-level demon. And yeah, whatever. At the ceremony, the world's exorcists assemble to size up their new peers. You're sure to see some faces you know. Huh? Who? Oh shit, it's Toto! And is that Shiemi's grandma? The old woman with her hair up in the top knot? But yeah, there's a young Toto. That guy. That is Abel Franken, the current paladin. He reminds me of someone. Oh, I wonder who. Oh, that's Mephisto being all mysterious. Junior Exorcist second class. Yuri Agen. It's Yuri. Mom's getting inducted too? She was in Fujimoto's class? Congratulations, Yuri! And then her two friends from the dorms. Jenny, Rick, thanks! I kind of wish we had... I don't know, I don't quite know how to feel about Jenny and Rick, given that, like, on the one hand, they aren't really developed whatsoever and they just kind of exist. On the other hand, I don't want this flashback to be so long, developing a bunch of new characters. I don't know, maybe they'll come back to be important and they're still alive in the future. Who knows? Like me, you're junior second class and a second class tamer. I always knew you'd become an X-Wire, but I can't believe Jenny did. You're so mean to me, Rick! Teehee. And Yuri is hardcore shipping them, let's be honest. Instead of defeating demons, I enjoy studying and raising them. And no wonder she'll become the wife of Satan. And Jenny's like the haughty, like, I'm an X-Wire on the path to success. When I'm your boss, I'll run you ragged. Gah! You would. Oh, Shiro! And Yuri notices Shiro throughout all the crowd. Congratulations! And Shiro just walks on by. His personality is the worst. Don't mind him. He is handsome, though. And then sometime later, Shiro's like moving into his own apartment. My ID card. In my own room. And he gets like a little grin. And then he cuts to, he's at a bar or something, just like smoking with the guys, I guess. And he sees a woman, and he starts chatting her up. Oh. And then they do the do. They fuck right there. You know, we see like hearts, and then roses, and then a blurred out image. That old goat, after becoming an exorcist, he really cut loose. He's simply enjoying his newfound freedom. And Mephisto's little, like, cowlick, like, forms into a heart. Okay. And then, I guess the girl he's with, like, slaps him. I can't take this anymore. You only think about yourself. Ow. And he stares at, I think that's Rick and Yuri. What are you looking at? Sorry, let's go, Yuri. Shouldn't you go after her? She must really like you. Yuri, like, just speaks up to Shiro. Huh? What's it to you? Butt out. Yoo-hoo, Shiro, baby. Oh, there's another girl, okay. Wanna go drinking? I'll pay. Yeah, sounds good. He's senior first class. And he's the exorcism subsection manager. Unlike us, he's cool. And he's my age. Really? I think he looks lonely. And Rain is still, like, pissed off at Shiro being, you know, such a philanderer in his youth. I can't stand to watch this. Huh? We should keep an eye on him. Give me a break. So boring. Mephisto wants to watch Shiro get laid. Okay. And then meanwhile, is that Mesopotamia? It looks like that, or maybe Mesoamerica. I don't know. One of those like ancient, you know, stone pyramid kind of deals, like with temple pyramids. This is a mission that took place 29 years ago in Mexico. Yep, it was Mesoamerica. I think Mexico counts as Mesoamerica, right? Or is it a bit too far north for that? Anyway, it's Mayan culture. And some demons are like chasing down the exorcist. It's no use! Run! A pacification ceremony didn't work either. The Mexican government has requested that we exorcise it without destroying it. It's an important archaeological relic. Don't they understand? There's a village just 300 meters away. We don't even know what kind of demon it is. Could it be Quetzalcoatl? They're spelling it weird. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Quetzalcoatl. Coatlicue. I guess how they're pronouncing. It's not that hard to pronounce at all. Could it be Coatlicue? The Aztec earth goddess? No, there haven't been any fire attacks. It could be a Galatea or fetish. We can't exorcise an unknown evil ghost. Ugh, what a pain. And Shiro's on the mission. He's like just smoking a cigarette. It'd be faster to just destroy it. I'll go blow it to bits. Fujimoto, the archaeologist can pick up the pieces. Out of the question. It would tarnish the Order's image. Who are you? Yuri Agen, Junior Exorcist. Junior Exorcist, second class. I really wish one day I could say Exorcist without tripping over it. I'm here as a trainer of familiars. And Shiro seems to at least recognize her from some point in their lives together. Well, you got any ideas? That giant statue. Could it be a golem? We considered that, but rejected it. It's 500 years old. A golem needs a master, but its master would be dead now. This person she's talking to is the top-knot lady from the induction ceremony, who I'm assuming is not Shiemi's grandma. I was wrong about that. I understand that. But maybe someone alive today is controlling it. When golems don't feel threatened, they calm down. So please, let me check. And Yuri stands, alone against the golem. Can we leave this to a small, unarmed girl? Don't look down on women. If anything happens, we'll jump in. And Shiro, blows them both off. I bet she'll run for her life. The golem, stares down Yuri, and Yuri stands strong against it. And it screams at her and, runs at her. Watch out! Rin screams out. And it roars right up in her face. I think that's what's going on. And Yuri just glares at it. And it gets up, and it turns away, and it shows her its seal, I think? An amateurish and incomplete seal. Someone turned you into a golem. And I guess she ripped off the seal and stops being a golem. Wow. And Shiro, looks on in shock. Rest now. You did well, Yuri Egan, and you're ambitious. Ambitious? I can't believe you're only junior second class. Shall I talk to the higher-ups? Sorry, but I like demons, so I don't want to fight them. Speaking of, what happened to the Satan Flame from last month? Because it, popped up and we're not hearing from it at all this month, so... And given that we're now 6 years after that, I don't really know what's going on with that. But anyway, back to the chapter. That's just me being a little bit sidetracky. Oh, you're one of those eccentrics, huh? It's disgusting. There's Shiro. You're unreliable and a hypocrite, so don't get cocky. Fujimoto, I've made my decision. Are you displeased? She just got lucky, that's all. Destroying it was the best option. And Yuri looks at him, upset. Good work, Fujimoto. Here, have this. It's cold, so... that's Rick. Okay. And he throws something at Rick. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe, I don't think it's the water bottle. Fujimoto? Oh no, he just slapped Rick. Rick! Who are you? Don't talk to me, you low-ranking scum. And Yuri looks up at Fujimoto, eyes wide, and slaps him. You weakling! Huh? You think you've suffered a lot? Oh shit, Yuri's going at him. Well, only weaklings take it out on others. You little brat. Try saying that again. And he grabs her by the collar. Hey, stop it, Yuri! And Rick tries to break them up. You're the brat! You treat the whole world like your enemy. And the dark-skinned guy comes back and grabs Shiro to hold him off. Fujimoto, knock it off! If you keep acting like this, you really will end up alone. And Shiro readies a slap. And a wall of energy defends Yuri from Shiro's slap. Ow! What was that? Will-o'-the-wisp? Are you alright, Fujimoto? And Fujimoto's holding his palm. Rinka. And Yuri recognizes it. Huh? It doesn't matter. Throw them in the truck. This merits punishment. Is that Shiro saying that? I think it's Shiro saying that, given that they didn't seem to do anything wrong. Hey, Osceola, put me down. Arg! Then somewhere else... I think this is back in the True Cross Academy town. There's some kind of scaffolding being built, or something. And Shiro's looking down on something. Oh, this is a demon farm, eh? Oh, he's come to visit Yuri, I guess. But yeah, she has this whole, community set to, raising demons, I guess. Sorry about the other day. I barely know you, but I yelled at you and slapped you. Don't sweat it. And Yuri looks at him. What do you want? You're such a delinquent. My first time here and I already hate it. At least words. I'm so bad with words. Anyway, at least there's a department for freaks like you who love demons, yeah? Yeah, that's right. Every day is a blast. Look at this golem I made. Isn't it cute? And he squats down to look at the golem. Familiars aren't pets. If you show the slightest weakness, they'll attack. The weak can't survive. People use weaklings like tools and then kill them. But a carefree dimwit like you wouldn't understand. And he kind of looks down and he throws the gold into the ground and kind of looks at it. The first thing I remember, I was drugged and in confinement. One by one, my brother and sisters went crazy and died. We didn't have parents to protect us. I only survived because I was strong. So I can't stand it when someone calls me weak. Don't ever say that again! And Yuri looks at him sadly. What's that look on your face? You've had a horrible time. Horrible. Don't be dumb. It's normal. And it doesn't matter. You didn't have any parents. Your brothers and sisters suffered, and you were frightened. And she keeps saying that as Shiro looks more and more sad. Yeah, it sucks, but it's no big deal. And Yuri grabs his face and kisses him. I'm in love with you, Shiro. Okay. You how old are you? I'm 16. You're just a kid. Ain't happening. Good on you, Shiro. I've been giving you a lot of crap for really your whole asshole personality this arc, but you know what? Good on you. You found out she was a minor and walked the fuck away. And she goes back to watering the demons, I guess, and she sees a flame in the distance. Are you protecting me? Long time no see. And the flame, I'm assuming it's a blue flame, but black and white, you can't really tell. He rejected me. Is this gonna work out? Oh, Rin is not reacting well to his mother's love life. Is this gonna work out? Yeah, this is too embarrassing. I can't watch. I can't believe this. What's going to happen between them? Good question. However, will it end? I mean, we kind of know how it ends, because, she doesn't get together with Shiro. But don't forget, this journey leads to tragedy. Then we cut back to the lab, I guess, with Eminescu. Administration of general anesthesia is complete. Then begin the penetration experiment with Elixir 97 on Goro. Subject AO005. Next. Oh shit, we're gonna see the birth of Satan in Goro. And yep, Goro, we see Goro, and his eye uncovers, and he has the blue flame in his eye. Satan is here. And that's where we end this month's chapter. Oh shit. Okay. So, yeah. I have a lot of thoughts on this chapter. There are a lot of parts of SSC I feel aren't working as well. Maybe they should be. Beyond the Snow, this is not. Let's just get that out of the way. But specifically, let me see if I can find it. The whole section, the first 3 pages kind of make no sense. They don't make no sense. That's not quite it. But all of a sudden, Shiro has a guardian, and he dies, and Shiro's glasses are a gift from that guardian. And I feel like that's just a giant case of prequelitis. That's not necessary. Prequelitis, for those of you who don't know, is when a prequel feels the incessant we need to explain everything, including and especially things that don't need to be explained. Think Han's last name in Solo: A Star Wars Story is really the biggest case of prequelitis around. But all of a sudden Shiro's glasses have some resonance to him, and that's super unnecessary. It's just kind of there at random, and I don't know. I don't think it really works that well. But then we have the induction ceremony, and it's kind of cool seeing younger characters. We have a random shot of young Toto, and weirdly enough, Rin doesn't notice him. So I'm kind of wondering, is young Toto going to end up playing some kind of a part in the rest of SSC? There isn't really a whole lot of room for him to maneuver, because his betrayal is supposed to be such a twist in the Kyoto arc that none of the characters even knew about. Oh, but wait a second. Oh my god. I'm looking at the page again, and and we see his father and older brother, who, if you'll recall, way back at the beginning of season 2, Toto was all like, yeah, I was always overshadowed by them. And we see who I can only imagine are them, because they have the same hair scheme, the black and whites. And yeah. Then we see, there's one thing, so Abel Franken, the current paladin, reminds Rain of someone, and I don't know who it is. It doesn't remind me of anyone, I don't know. I got nothing. Jenny and Rick, again, as I mentioned, are kind of a weird bit in this whole arc, given they aren't really developed whatsoever. But besides that, the Yuri Shiro drama is working for the most part. I don't know. I'm very grateful that Shiro did not have any time for, flirting with a 16-year-old. I'm gonna look up how old Shiro was. I think he was in his 50s when he died, so he'd be like in his 20s or 30s. He was 51 when he died, so 29 years ago he'd be 22. So yeah, good on him. Good on him, not being an adult sleeping or getting together with a minor. Good on him. Besides that, so I've been assuming that the Rinka was like a proto-Satan consciousness, and therefore they wouldn't really be around once Satan actually awakened in Goro. And yet here, we see Yuri playing with the Rinka as Satan gets his full consciousness in Goro. And so I feel this arc is going to move a lot faster at this point now that Goro is awakened as Satan. Also, we did set up that Shiro and Goro were old friends. And so I imagine that's going to play some part, as Goro is currently Satan's host. Maybe Goro will also turn out to be Rin and Yukio's father, because he's possessed by Satan. I don't know. There's a whole lot of ways the arc can go, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how it goes. Hopefully with less randomly manipulative guardians, because that was a really weird plot that didn't really mean anything whatsoever. But I'm going to leave this video off here. Hope you all enjoyed this chapter and the video. If you did, feel free to drop me a like and subscribe. And of course, fill out that straw poll for next season's anime reviews. Or, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't really care. And as always, people, keep kicking ass, and I'll see you in the future. Bye!